Hi there, today I'd like to take a look at this product. This is something new. I haven't tested one of these before, and then I got a bunch to test all of a sudden. And this one is my favorite as an all-day, everyday sort of extra pocket for my new phone, which is the iPhone 6s Plus, which is just a beast. It doesn't fit well in pockets, on clothing, and any pocket that's large enough, like my cargo pants, then tends to fall out of them. And so it was just hard to find something that would make it so that I could carry this with me everywhere all the time, etc., without having to carry a purse or, always be stuck wearing cargo pants or something like that. This thing was the solution. And at first I wasn't quite sure about it because one, it doesn't have any zippers. So my first thought was, well, things will fall out. That wasn't an issue. Nothing falls out. It works really well. This first impressions is that it's really thick. It's really, really thick. This thing is about 16.25 inches long. I got the large one, and you can check their sizing, but it just looked like a substantial amount of material, but actually that's good because I tested another one that was really thin, and what happens is a heavy phone like this or heavy items in there, the thin material just allowed the phone to sag, and it was pulling on it, and it was always stretched out and saggy, and then you get the bounce and stuff. This one is nice and thick and substantial, and so it actually has enough to substance to like really hold it in place. Plus, you can fold this down when you're wearing it. One, to keep items more secure, and two, to make it nice and trim and slim, like that. So, like, you just fold it over like that, or you can have the full length out. So whatever you choose. You have one pocket here on top, and this pocket goes all the way down, so it's nice and deep. And that was a problem with another one I reviewed. It was just a shallow little pocket with no zipper, and so then I was really concerned. But since this one's nice and deep, you can put something in there, like I tend to put my keys, stuff like that, and then when I have this folded over like that, then it's totally secure. And then so right now it's as if you're looking down at it when you're wearing it, and then you just slide this in like this. And once again, I was concerned, well, is that secure? Because there's no zipper or any way to close that hole. But it's totally secure because if it's fitted right against your body, then it doesn't just come out, because your body is curved as well, and that curve helps to hold this in. And I'm able to have this on my waist, or if I'm bending down a lot, then I just switch this around so it's on my back, and that way it's totally out of the way. I ended up, after the course of several weeks of testing this, I started really loving this and not wanting to ever go out and about without this, because it was the easiest, most secure way to hold my phone without any worry of it ever coming out and all that, and it was super comfortable. Now, I will say that this thing is a beast if you try to pull it over your head and your shoulders, because there is some stretch to it, but it's not too much. So getting it over both your arms becomes a pain. It's much easier to open this up and step into it and then pull it up onto your waist, and then you can wear it around your waist, or you can wear it around your hips. So if you want to wear it more on your hips, measure your hips and choose that size. The size large that I chose, it's a little large around my waist, but it fits perfectly snug when it's around my hips. So that way, if I'm more active and I want it, more snug, more out of the way, I slide it down to my hips. If for some reason I need something else, I just pull it up to my waist, and then it's a little looser, and then I can access the pockets easier and stuff like that. So I have a little more variety and options when I have a little bit larger size. And this one does have some stretch, but not crazy amount of stretch to where it's all saggy and everything. It just works really, really great. So for pockets, you have this pocket that goes all the way down, and then you have this opening here, and this goes all the way around actually, and then you have another pocket way over here and another pocket here. So it's basically one long pocket all the way around with several openings, so you can just tuck things in wherever you need, and you'll only be limited by, remember this is around your waist, so you have this curve, and then you'll be limited on how comfortable it is. Also, you can as I'm wearing this, it tends to bunch up or start moving around. You can turn this to where the holes, the openings are on top, if that makes you feel any better, or for some reason you know you want to stick something really deep in there. So you can turn these so that the opening's on top, and then you can use like that. Or the way that it's designed, I think, is to have the opening in the middle. And either way, it's secure. It's just depending on, you know, your preference. And I like that it has those options. Now this pocket here does come with a little clip built inside, and so you have a thin elastic that's quite elastic with a little plastic clip. And this clip is really, it's strong. It's hard to push. I started loving that it doesn't have any buckles or zippers or anything like that, because that's more comfortable. At first I was like, no buckles, that means I'm stuck wearing it unless I want to take it off, you know, and stuff, and it seemed like a pain. But I own both, and when I want more comfort or something more streamlined, then this is perfect. It's just more comfortable. Plus, the ones with the zippers, I found I tend to worry that the zippers are going to scratch my phone, or it's uncomfortable. And this one doesn't have any of that to get in the way. So I actually really like this design the best. It does get a little bit warm because it is thick, but when that happens, I tend to pull it down onto my waist, and it's over my pants, and then I don't feel the extra heat or anything at all. It's a little extra bulky around my waist, of course, because I have all this material, but it's not that extra heat around my waist, right up against my skin. So that works. This is really well made with lots of layers. All the stitching is really nice, and no separations here. I did test one where this was just separating. It was just coming apart everywhere, and it sucked. So this one doesn't have that issue. These pockets are all very nicely sewn. So this product came to me as something that I wasn't quite sure about. I didn't quite understand how it would work and everything. I was like, you know, whatever. But I ended up really loving it, and it's now my must-have item. I have to. So this product came to me as something that I wasn't quite sure about. I didn't quite understand how it would work and everything. I was like, you know, whatever. But I ended up really loving it, and it's now my must-have item. So there you go. If there are any questions, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.